Pauline Williams says her household doesn't produce trash. They only use recyclables, which she's been taking to a plant on Sunset Road, so you can imagine her shock when she received a summons stating multiple liens had been put on her home and she owed Republic Services more than $7,000. Pauline, a disabled single mother of 4, has spent many sleepless nights since she got this notice in April telling her she's being sued by Republic Services and may lose her family's home. The company says she has not paid for collection services. Republic is asking the court to foreclose on and sell Pauline's house, using a portion of the proceeds to pay them $7,125 plus interest at the highest legal rate, along with attorney's fees and costs. In her email asking Darcy, what's the deal? Pauline explained how her household doesn't produce trash. She wrote, I have backyard chickens. I feed my scraps to them. I do bin composting for my garden. I used to take my cardboard, paper, and plastics to the recycling place on Sunset Road using the few dollars I got to put gas in our family car. Pauline says she tried explaining that to Republic, but was told she has to have something picked up each week and that they told her to stop selling her recyclables. She said she asked to be billed only for recycling, but that didn't happen. Pauline is not the first Republic Services customer to contact Channel 13 about liens and lawsuits. In fact, we've been hearing from frustrated locals for years.
I called Republic to set up my trash service. That's when they hit me and said, there are liens on your home because you didn't pay your trash service.
Customer Alex Mack previously told us his trash bill topped $2,600 after an unpaid bill began to pile up liens and late fees. He bought his home in 2009 but continued living full-time near San Francisco, telling us he only visited occasionally and never placed a single bag of trash at the curb until he moved to Las Vegas full-time in 2016.
This lien process is in place wherever they are. That's a huge revenue stream for that company.
Local law requires all residents to have trash service, and Republic is the only game in town as the sole franchisee for solid waste collection in Clark County.
Now, the Las Vegas ordinances say that if you're connected to electric, you have to have trash.
The monopoly utilities' use of liens led to a class action lawsuit in 2016, which has been settled. But attorneys at the Legal Aid Center of Southern Nevada tell us they're currently seeing a spike in cases where new liens are placed on homes due to non-payment.
They can either try to pay the debt that's being asked of them by Republic Services, that's being alleged in the complaint, or they can fight it in court. And for most of our clients, they simply can't afford to do either. It is very scary, and we see clients at their most vulnerable, at their most anxious.
Attorney Taylor Altman says the costs can soar with consumers having little recourse.
When Republic Services sues for unpaid trash bills, they also include thousands of dollars in attorney's fees, which is very predatory on our clients, low-income seniors, disabled individuals, people on fixed incomes. And so these attorney's fees, often the clients won't know what they're for, what work has been done. There's no chance to negotiate the fees, and they are also not decided by any court.
Pauline is getting help from the Legal Aid Center, and if you're in this situation, you can too if you're income qualified. We've put their contact information on our website. As for Republic Services, they tell us the lien process is usually their only recourse if customers don't pay their bills. They encourage anyone with questions about their accounts to contact the company, and that information is also posted with this story on KTNV.com. I'm Darcy Spears, telling you what's the deal.